Hi guys, welcome back to another video, where today we're unboxing 4 more Mini GT models. But don't forget to like, subscribe and turn notifications. Before we jump in, I must say I'm a little bit stuffy, so I do apologise if I do sound a little bit ill throughout the video. So to start the video off, we've got this Johan ABT Signature Edition Audi RS6 with the ABT body kit. Now this is, like I say, the signature edition and is number 514 out of the series. The Audi RS6 from Mini GT is very quickly becoming one of my favourite models, and you can really see why, as they do put in a lot of detail. And I have already unboxed an Audi on this channel, especially an RS6 ABT, but that one was in Daytona Grey and also had different wheels. As you can see, this one hasn't got the multi-spoke, has got the more star-shaped wheels. Now as you can see, this model does come with the blacked out badge on the front on the blacked out grille, but the badge on the rear is silver still, so you can fully make out the Audi badge, and it is very nicely detailed as well. You can tell a bit of extra thought and attention went into the newer models with the extra bits of detail like the headlights, the tail lights. Obviously they've always been pieces of plastic with Mini GT and always very detailed, but there's a bit more attention to detail on these newer releases from, I would say, around 450 and above. You can definitely see where Mini GT have decided to step their game up, and I'm completely on board with it. I would say you do have to be a little bit careful with the wing mirrors. Now obviously on other models from Mini GT they have got rubber wing mirrors on their models, but this seems to be a bit more of a harder compound. Now that may seem better, but it also means they can flick off a lot easier because they haven't got as much flexibility. As much detail as this model has, unfortunately compared to the real one there is a few things missing. Like obviously they don't have brake calipers and brake discs on Mini GT, but that front accent is missing, and so is the front ABT plate. But again, it's not the end of the world, but I would like to see extra bits of realism like that on some of these models. With that being said, let's jump into the next model, which is this Lamborghini Huracan STO. Unfortunately I'm not going to pronounce that colour as I do not want to butcher it, but as you can see it is number 511 out of the collection. As I've said in a previous video, Mini GT go all out on their Lamborghinis, and again it shows in this model. The detail and the colour is absolutely exceptional. This is one of the main reasons I've done this video in the sun, is because the colour of this car pops so much. The colour is so vibrant and the STO decal really stands out on the side. The spoiler is absolutely perfect and all the proportions are absolutely spot on. Again, the headlights are very detailed and they've even got the famous Y in the headlights. All the angles on the rear of the model, the louvers, all the vents and even the rims are absolutely perfect. And when I say perfect about the wheels, I mean they look perfect, not they spin perfect. As you can see, there is a slight little buckle, which tends to be on a few of these Mini GT models, unfortunately. But here you can see how much the paint really pops in the sun. It's even got a slight little shimmer in the paint, which is a really nice touch. There is a few nice little touches on this model which I did find, like on the front of the vent on the bonnet there is an STO logo, and also the Lamborghini badge is extremely high detail and you can clearly make out the whole badge. Same with the Lamborghini on the rear of the car, it's in the exact same Lamborghini font that it would be. Same as the decal, it is the Lamborghini decal. Obviously they do have the licensing for them, but to see them get it absolutely perfect is an extremely nice touch. The more I even look at this model, the more detail I do notice, just like the Lamborghini badges in the centre of the wheels. Perfectly detailed, you can clearly see the Lamborghini badge. Also the white accent on the rear of the fin, also being carbon, same as the hood scoop, also being carbon. It's little bits like that that really set these models apart from a lot of others for the price, as I don't really know where else you're going to get this level of detail for this price of around £15. And for the third car, we've got the Honda S2000 CR in Apex Blue, which is number 554 out of the series. Now, I was pleasantly surprised when I opened this model because the detail and how premium the model feels is absolutely exceptional. I know I keep saying how detailed these models are, but this model felt so premium. It felt like it could have been £25–30. Now, normally with Mini GT models there is a little bit of noise on rattle with the wheels, but that's not a big deal at all and it's never an issue. But with this model there is absolutely no rattle and no noise. Unfortunately, I think that is because the wheels don't spin as well, but it's made the model seem so premium. But the wheels do spin, as you see, just not as freely. As you can see, the detail on this model is also phenomenal. Like you can see the sill going all the way around where the roof would sit, which being an extremely nice touch. As you can see, they've got the model absolutely spot on. The rims are identical, the spoiler is also identical, and the colour is absolutely spot on. The only thing I would say is maybe the front bumper does stick out a little bit more than it should, but honestly, it's not the end of the world. For how detailed and how accurate this model is, if you're a Honda S2000 fan, I would definitely recommend this car, even if you're just a Honda fan, as they've got this absolutely spot on. And the main bonuses with this model is it only costs a fraction of the price of a real S2000. And to end the video off, we've got this Honda Civic Type R in Championship White, and this is number 530 out of the series. Again, just like the Honda S2000, I was very pleasantly surprised when I unboxed this car, as the detail on it is very well done. All the badges are very well highlighted, as you'll see. The Championship White really makes all the accents on this model stand out, and especially the body lines. Now, that is something that has been an issue, not on every single Mini GT model, but it has popped up every now and then where the paint has been a little bit thick, but it does definitely not seem to be an issue at all with this model. Like I mentioned, the badges are extremely detailed. You can see the Honda badge and the Type R on the front grille. The wheels spin very smooth on this model, and it's probably the smoothest of any of the models in this video. As you can also see, they've done an excellent job on the rear of the car with that elongated tail light, which is synonymous with the Honda Civic, and also the triple exhaust and the badges. Comparing this model to the model that is based off in real life, I would say they've got it fairly spot on. Now, the tail lights are something I will point out, but they are realistic. Like I say, you can see exactly what they are. Personally, I do believe that the rear tail lights could be a little bit more detailed though. For example, like the Audi and the Lamborghini, they both had extremely detailed headlights and tail lights. Now, these have only got detailed headlights, as you can see, but the tail lights are very lacking, which is unfortunate to see. That's not to say that the tail lights aren't detailed at all, as you can clearly see the lights that they are if you was just shown the tail lights, but comparing it to other models from Mini GT, I would say that they are really lacking on the tail lights for this model. With all this being said, make sure to let me know which one your favourite car was out of today's video in the comments, and let me make sure to read them all. Now I'm going to wrap the video up here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, subscribe and share it around to all of your friends. Thank you and goodbye.